phone. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay. So on the show, we do have what we call audition room. This is where we have 3 people who come to sing. They audition as singers. So all you have to do is just to rate each one of them out of 10 and give them your word of advice.
This is the audition room, and you are the judges.
Nikudala nakuona po iwe kukuyewa matenda yesi yapola Oh gosh.
Stop.
This is the audition room, and you are the judges.
Stop, man.
Yeah.
He can't sing. And okay, I'll tell you this though. One thing I know about music is got nothing to do with. It's like your voice is really not even 50% of the package. It takes a lot of things, and the most important thing is you being able to know what's good and what's not.
Yep.
Half a note one shit na imbechire. That sort of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's a musician's greatest asset is your ears. It's just being able to know. I've recorded a lot of songs that are whack and that you would never hear them because I could tell. Even as I'm recording, this one. I think we actually need to scrap it off, or we need to start from square one.
Yeah.
So it's stuff like that. So the voice, that song is trying to sing, and his voice is just sounds terrible.
Okay, so out of 10.
3 for being confident.
Okay, so we move on to contestant number 2, and contestant number 2 will be singing Macky2's Forgive Them.
This is the audition room, and you are the judges.
Iwe mwandi forgive them. Ninji mona puro them. Bakuzonda cause you making money. Na future yako yeye sunny. Wazafana chikonko.
This is the audition room, and you are the judges.
It's actually very funny and interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I like the song, I'm being biased. But anyway, one thing I know about auditions is you want to pick a song that will really highlight your strengths. You know what I mean?
Yep.
If you can't hit high notes, you can't pick a song where you need to hit high notes. You know what I mean? Or a high-pitched song. If you can't really hit the low notes, you can't pick a low note song. You know what I mean? You need to pick something that will make you sound cool.
Yep.
And I think in terms of, song of choice, I think it did a pretty bad job.
Okay.
Yeah.
So out of 10.
Out of 10, 4.
Okay, so meaning that this one is better than the previous one?
Yeah.
Okay, so move on to our third and final contestant, and this one will be singing Alexandra Beck's Hallelujah.
This is the audition room, and you are the judges.
Major the Bafukir composing Hallelujah, 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 Hallelujah.
Stop, man. Stop, man. Stop.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I really tried. I really tried, Want to listen to more of that song because I love it,
Yeah.
And almost everybody that has sung that song has nailed it, And for you to pick the same thing, for you to pick that song, you really need to have an amazing voice. And that guy doesn't.
He doesn't do it for you.
Yeah. I think he's been the worst.
Okay, out of 10, how much are you going to give him?
1 for killing that amazing song.
Wow. That's crazy. Like really, really crazy. Okay, so we do have quite a a couple of messages and comments coming through via Facebook and social media. Okay, so this one is saying, Kjay, why did Macky2 turn down the offer of the band? Didn't you think this could have helped in your career, like boosting your career even further?
They sent me a contract and they basically wanted me to start from scratch. They told me, look, you've got potential and we love your tone, your creativity. We love the way you create music. But I've spent years building what I've built. You know what I mean? So I can't really, I really believe in what I have right now. And I've had a plan. I've had a 5-year plan and I'm on year 3, you know? And so far, things have worked out. Some things have taken a little longer to happen, but I think I'm on course, you know? And their offer was really going to wreck my whole plan. On the African front, I feel like I'm an upcoming artist because people don't know me. You know what I mean? I don't have like a huge African song or a very successful big song in Africa, you know what I mean? So I still feel like I need to grow to get there. But what they could do for me, or what they're offering to do for me, I believe if I just work a little harder on what I'm doing now, I'd be able to achieve it.
Okay, so we head straight into the power questions. Are you ready for the power questions? Here we go. You ready for those?
Yeah.
What would be harder for you to tell someone? That you love them or that you do not love them back?
Do not love them back.
That is harder for you to tell?
Yeah, that would be harder.
Okay. What do you think would be the hardest thing for you to give up on?
Music.
Would you give a homeless person CPR if they were dying?
It depends on how bad it was. It would depend. Wazungu.
Okay.
If that's what it would take at the end of the day, I would, I think.
Okay. So
Some things I think you would know if you're in that situation, you know what I mean? You'd only know if you're in the actual situation. But I think I would, man.
You would?
Yeah.
Okay. So, which is your favorite 4-legged creature and why?
I love dogs, man. I love dogs. I've got like 5 dogs at home, you know, and yeah.
Finally, our last question. Tell me something, or tell us something about something that you really, really regret.
Something I really, really regret.
Yeah, you regret about.
There are very few regrets, man. There are very few regrets. Because the thing about mistakes is you learn a lot, and most mistakes I've made, I've really learned a lot. You know what I mean? There are very few things that I'd regret. Maybe sorry, man, I can't think of one thing that I regret.
Okay, awesome. Let's see if we're able to take in this call. Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Not so good.
Not so good. What's wrong?
I have an issue with Mark.
You have what?
I have no issue with Mark.
You have an issue with Mark.
Yes, please.
What kind of issue is that?
You know, I know it's kind of immature for me to do this on air and everything, but I've tried everything. I've tried to talk to kind of resolve this issue, but he does not want to listen to me, so I have no other choice but just to call. I'm so desperate right now.
Okay, so what's the issue now?
I'm pregnant for him. And he promised that he was going to leave his He promised that he was going to at least take care of the child. The fact that he was getting married, I agreed to it because he used me. I don't know.
Sorry, the line is breaking. Can you hear us?
I can hear.
Yeah, what were you saying again?
He promised to be with me, despite the fact that he was getting married. I agreed to it because he promised me everything. But now I talk to him about everything, and he does not want to hear me out. All he's saying, if I call him, he cuts my calls, and then I don't know if he's put my calls on block list or something, but I can't just get through to him, so I don't know. Like, I know this now. I don't know what to do.
What's your name again?
Lisa.
Lisa from where?
Silanga.
Oh, Macky2 is right here. Talk to him.
Lisa.
Macky, why are you doing this to me?
Okay, Lisa, listen. The next time you try to do this, make sure you make it sound believable.
I've talked to you. I've tried to resolve issues with you, but you do not want to listen to me. Mac, what do you want me to do? Anyway.
Oh, she's cut the line, so
comes with the territory, man. This is not the first chick who's claiming such things.
Yeah.
I remember B-Flow had an issue like that.
Mm-hmm.
He actually had to go to the police station and get a restraining order.
Wow.
But I've been lucky enough, it hasn't gotten to that extent.
Mm-hmm.
But I get people calling my wife, texting my wife, people I've never even heard of, So this is not surprising. It's just one of those things. And as long as it's not really like serious, it's just something I forget about in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. But how did that phone call make you feel?
Like I said, in the first 10 seconds, you know whether this is really serious or it's not. And the messed up part is there are people who are actually trying to prank you, and there are people who are actually joking or see what you're going to do. Mm-hmm. But then there are people who are actually Macky2 on Facebook. Like, there are a million accounts.
I actually saw
that.
Yeah,
so what happens is these people talk to chicks, and
yeah.
So we talk to them and sometimes even ask for money or talk time and whatever. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I meet someone who's really expecting me to know them. Like, I've been talking to you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Like, no, you haven't been talking to me. So it's part of my life.
Man. Yeah. Okay, but just one thing that I wanted to let you know is you actually just got pranked right here on the show. So that was just staged out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. Come on. And she's good.
I know, right?
She's good. I tried to shake her a bit there, but she
stood her ground. Like she knew what you're saying.
Stood her ground.
Nice one.
So shout out to everybody that's keeping Zambian music alive. All you radio DJs that keep playing the Z music, make sure that so you keep us going.
Yeah, that's what's up. So thanks a lot for having made it, just got the time to come through right here on the show. I appreciate it a lot, and another round of applause for you right there.
Thanks a lot, man. Thanks for having me.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. I was hosting Macky2 right here on Power Up Close. It's been an awesome show. Until next time, look out for another yet exciting Power Up Close